Labor's resounding win in the Redcliffe by-election has motivated Campbell Newman to change tactics before next year's statewide poll. Yvette Darth will be the new member for the Bayside seat after the biggest swing against a government for at least 2 decades. The Premier partly blames the disgraced former member Scott Driscoll, but has also acknowledged shortcomings in listening and consulting. Here's state political reporter Chris O'Brien.
If Redcliffe was a rehearsal for next year's statewide election, the LNP will tweak the script. After a consolation breakfast with his candidate, the Premier tried out some new lines.
It's clear the government needs to do a better job of listening to people and consulting as we do those things.
Things like budget reform and law and order crackdowns. The sentiment doesn't come easily to a leader like Campbell Newman, but he made it clear to his party as well.
I pledge this evening to listen to that message. We hear it, we will observe it, and we will do things differently as we go forward.
But some things won't be different. Unions confronted the Premier yesterday at a voting booth, today at a community cabinet meeting in Tully.
2 years ago, Labor was thrashed in Redcliffe 60-40 two-party preferred. Last night, the margin was almost reversed with a swing of more than 16%.
But it's just one seat, which the day after the night before, the opposition leader understands.
We're encouraged, but there's still a long way to go. I want Queenslanders to realise that we now still only have 8 seats in the Queensland Parliament, and we're against this LNP army.
With 84% counted, Labor has 44% of the primary vote, the LNP 35%, with independent Len Thomas the best of the others on 10%. Two-party preferred, it's Labor 56% to 44%. So for the moment, there's some glory to bask in for the new MP.
Finally, Redcliffe has an honourable member.
Before the main game, the general election.
In 12 months' time, I ask all Queenslanders to send a very clear message to Campbell Newman.
Yvette Darth will go through it all again. Kerry-Ann Dooley is thinking about it. The Premier is reassessing for it. Chris O'Brien, ABC News, Redcliffe.